We're here at the 2009 Commodity Classic. I'm in the John Deere booth with Sarah Davis, who is going to demonstrate to us the Apex software, which I don't really know anything about, Sarah, and I've been watching you demonstrate this to some of your customers that have come through here. We've got like some 1,500 farmers. There's 4,500 people registered for the Commodity Classic, but at least 1,500 farmers, and I'm sure lots of them have come through. So tell me a little bit about, let's start. What is Apex software? What are we looking at?
Apex is desktop management software that you can take your yield data or planting data, so much more, any application data, and unload that directly into here for viewing and editing. Also, you can create reports from this data. For example, this is a field. It's field specific. Once you go into the setup, you can give each one a name as you unload that. It's going to give you your bushels per acre. You're going to be able to also create prescriptions for planting and application. You can like that.
So, and this is software that you just put on your computer?
Correct.
Okay. All right.
Yes, and this is also used in conjunction. You can use this with our older original Green Star system, as well as the GS2 2600 screen.
I see. Okay. So what does it tell you? Farmers, he's got a field there, and what is that multicolored field telling me?
This, we're going to go here. This will tell you the units is bushels per acre. And we also have each segment. The yellow color you'll see is going to be this from here. You can actually go and edit this to be the colors you want to be the sections. You can add the sections. This will tell you that anything in this color is less than 43.63 bushels per acre on your map. So there's your map. This is the actual. You can go ahead and enlarge this. And so you've got a legend and the map here. And
so now the map itself is something, is it an aerial picture of your field?
This is actually recorded raw data.
I see.
From the 2600. You have a moisture sensor in that combine. And this is what it's giving you. You can also tell what your yield is. There's a sensor in there. What you can do with this as well, this can help you make important decisions on what you're going to do next spring in the field.
So when you look at this field, and we look at all the little multicolors here, the green colors are the best, right? The green, those little green spots in that field are the ones that got the best yield, 214 bushels or more. And then the little red spots. So most of it is mostly yellow or orange. So that's still pretty good. So they can tell then what they should do in those specific areas that might help their yield
for next year. They
can
create a prescription based on this. They can overlay a couple of maps, as well as if you need information for reports for insurance and such.
Now that's an important point, because it's important for growers to be able to keep track of what chemicals they're using on the field. Is that what this does then?
That is actually something that we're looking at for the future. However, the yield part of it can give you the area. It can give you a lot of that information that they're looking for. Eventually, we will have some more record keeping in there as far as the application maps to tell you about the chemicals.
Now, as far as feedback from growers, what have you heard from growers who have used Apex and how it has helped them? How it's paid off for them?
It pays off quite a bit in the input costs, fatigue of the operator if you're using an automatic steering system, the chemicals, the seeds, all of that, the fuel you're going to save. A lot of people say that this will pay for itself relatively quickly.
How easy is it to use?
I would say fairly easy.
There's a learning curve.
There's always a learning curve, but you're going to have a learning curve regardless, no matter what you're getting into. And I believe that this would be very simple.
As far as getting the software, is it downloadable, or do they have to actually buy a disc? Or
the actual Apex software?
Yes.
You purchase this from your local John Deere dealer.
Okay.
And It does allow for 2 activations per purchase CD.
So you can have it on 2 different computers.
Correct. You can have it on a laptop. You can also have it on a desktop.
Okay.
As well as, if you wanted to, you can transfer that to another computer if your laptop was no longer valid. You need to get that onto a different laptop.
All right, very good. All right, well, that's interesting information for growers who might be wanting to learn more about the Apex software from John Deere. I'm Cindy Zimmerman at Commodity Classic.